A garden, your garden, will change from year to year. It'll evolve, but it also changes from season to season. We all get spring fever, and that's the time we tend to run out to the nursery and buy blooming plants. But think about your garden at different times of the year. You can have flowers throughout winter here in southern Nevada. It's one of the blessings of our more mild climate. And there's other ways to do it too. You can bring interest into a winter garden through foliage color, through texture, through form. But the flower shows are amazing in cold times of the year with some of these desert perennials. Here at the Springs Preserve, there's lots to choose from. Just take a walk through the garden, and this one little area, there's at least 6 or 7 different blooming perennials. We have the Indian blanket flower, which is wonderfully fragrant. I can smell it right now. There's Zinnia grandiflora. These are desert perennials. The Zinnia grandiflora is just this massive yellow color, just very rich, colorful blooms in a winter garden. And then some of them are really quite large and showy, like the tufted evening primrose, Enithera cespitosa, with those big, beautiful 4-petaled flowers. Very bold, very exotic. We have Angelita daisy right over here, and this plant blooms, I don't know, 10, 11 months of the year. Lots and lots of little yellow daisy-like flowers. And a desert plant that does well in shaded areas is autumn sage, Salvia gregii. All of these plants have amazingly long bloom seasons, which often extend well into the winter. But remember too, it's not just about flower color, it's about foliage color. And many of the desert plants have amazing silvers and blues in their foliage color, or even purple hues as winter sets in. One of my favorites are the artemisias. Artemisias have a finely divided leaf, very fragrant foliage, and just an incredible sea foam silver blue gray. I don't know quite how to describe it. It's amazing though. And when you contrast that against green plants, it really makes them pop. And then there's the texture of the cactus and the succulents. There's the beaver tail with really bluish foliage color that takes on more of a purple hue in the winter. And then there's the ornamental grasses. Things like Bouteloua or Regal Mist that just bring a different texture into the garden with their seed heads, their flower heads, and it also brings movement into the garden. You know, we think of gardening as a spring event, but here in southern Nevada, we have gardening all year long. We have flowers and fragrance and texture and beautiful things here at the Springs Preserve, and if you want it, in your garden too.